What is going on, everyone? I am here today with Mr. Rob Metzler. Rob is an artist with a camera, so I'm very, very excited. But we're doing something really cool. This is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me, and I'll expand on that here in just a little bit for you guys. Well, guys, there's the surprise for you guys. I am doing some filming today for Mr. Scott Martin in the Scott Martin Challenge. Actually, Rob from Lunkers TV is doing some filming for him as well, or with him as well, to release the GOOGAN Baits. And this man right here, Rob, is getting some sick drone footage for these dudes. So that's why we're all out here having a really good time. And then Rob and I are hoping later today we're going to be able to catch a couple.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
First, Michigan Smallie.
But first, these dudes gotta get out of the back here. Scott's plan was to go back into all these reeds and catch some largemouth, but I think the plan on St. Clair should be to go out there and catch some more smallmouth. So we're sitting here filming. These dudes here are looking at some fish, catching them on a jerkbait. You guys can watch that in Scott Martin's video. But Rob is waiting for these guys to hook up. We're gonna toss that drone up and get a sick shot of these dudes fighting a fish back to the boat. It's pretty cool seeing behind the scenes of what's going on, to get all these shots for these dudes and figure out how to position the boats and figure out exactly what shots we need to get from our boat to make that show successful. All this stuff here is for that show right there.
No, that's just for the vlog. That's just for the vlog.
That makes it even crazier. This here is for the vlog that they film on Scott Martin's channel. All the camera gear for the show is with Darren over in that boat. So Rob over here is filming a lot of the stuff that you guys will see, the real tight stuff from the separate boat that you guys might see in the show, but definitely on the vlog. Crazy, crazy stuff. A lot of these fish are main lake. This is a spot to catch them. Spybait, tube, drop shot, traditional smallmouth stuff. These dudes right here are going to try to show us how it's done. So I have a very, very, very big surprise for you guys. Rob and Scott were catching fish on the GOOGAN Baits, and they were kind enough to leave me a pack. Now, they should have just released them today, July 3rd, and I'm going to show you guys the bait. I'm going to debut it, and I think I'm going to be the first non-GOOGAN to use it, right? I mean, that'll be insane. So I'm going to show you guys what the bait is. This is called the Dragon Drop. It's a drop shot style bait, or a dragon style bait, and they gave me possibly one of my favorite colors of all time. It's called watermelon red, but just from looking at it inside the package, I can tell you guys it's pretty dang close to my favorite color of all time, which is that green pumpkin with some purple and orange flake. So unveiling of the GOOGAN Dragon Drop, flat-sided bait with some, like, I don't know if you call them ribs or shell texture. They call them a shell texture. And then it has a narrow body and a big bulbous tail. So this is gonna have a ton of action underwater. It actually reminds me a lot of the Dream Shot, but it's got a thicker body, and this ribbed or shelled area is gonna help this bait move water, catch water, and move. I'm gonna actually rig this bait, I think, upside down from how they designed the bait. I like having the flat side on top, and it's gonna look just like a baitfish down there, look just like a perch. And that's their watermelon red color. So we're gonna give it a shot, be the first non-GOOGAN to throw this bait, and hopefully the first non-GOOGAN to catch a fish on this bait right here. So here's a close-up look at that Dragon Drop for you guys. It says GOOGAN Baits, or GOOGAN, on the bottom of the bait, and we are putting it on a drop shot, just like they were doing to catch those fish. And I'm gonna rig it upside down, just because that's the way I like to rig my baits, with the flat side up. It's gonna have a ton of action down there. It's gonna catch some big fish. Looks awesome. That's a big one. Straight up. Oh, that's a giant. Dude, that's a giant fish. That is a mega giant. That is a mega giant. Oh! Dude, that's a giant. Oh, do not come up. Oh! Oh! That is a absolute tank of a giant of a fish. Barely hooked. Dude, that might be. That might be. That's. Okay, let's get a weight on her real quick. So we're spot locked, marked. Zeros. Oh wow.
Really?
5'6". 5 pounds 6 ounces. That is such a giant smallmouth. Okay, we have 3 more GOOGAN baits. I might fish 1 more of them. This might be the last one. I want to be able to show you guys these baits, so I don't want to use them all, but they're catching fish. There had to be a few, I think. I was looking to see if there was another one coming up with it. There you go, dude.
Oh my god. Sick. Oh, jeez. You should see him jump. It is crazy.
You want the net?
No, we'll see how he swims. But now you can belly him, or maybe gill him. This is insane. Please don't come off. You're probably my TV.
Yes! Oh, that's a tanker. That might be my PB.
That was crazy. Like, I was just reeling, and then I didn't even like feel him. My line just went like slack. It was just like slack. I was like, what the heck? And I kept reeling, and then all of a sudden it just went tight, and I was like, yeah. Sick. Got the scale out still. Here, let me see. I'll show you real quick. Yeah. Sick. Did it stop when it?
Yeah.
5-1. Yeah, buddy.
Dude,
Hey,
awesome work.
sick.
That's a big fish, dude. That's a giant. Nope, you're good. Dude, there's more fish with it. If you want to throw that. Stay out of that trolling motor, please. Stay out of that trolling motor. Whoops. That's another giant, dude. GOOGAN bait. Another 4.5, 5 pounder. Oh my gosh. Such a chunk. Dude, there were like 4 or 5 with it.
I know I got hit.
On that GOOGAN bait, dragging, what is it, the dragging drop? Basically, it is a Dropshot bait, so it's pretty awesome Dropshot bait, honestly. And I'm pretty picky about my Dropshot stuff. We're able to use Panoptics and see these fish. Like, that's a fish. I know we're bouncing around so you guys can't see it, but there's a fish on the bottom there. So we're knowing just how far we have to cast in order to get these fish to bite. And we're able to see if they're followers and basically make the decisions we need to catch as many fish as possible. Oh, dude, that's an absolute giant.
Dude, this kind of popped right out of here. Sick.
That is a giant.
That's our picture if we're standing in the day, I think. Oh my gosh. 5 pounds. I'm gonna do that one more time. 5 pounds. 2 5-pounders today.
So we just released those fish. We got a sweet picture. We figured we're at 24 pounds. If we get a good 5, we'll upgrade, but we really want a 6. Like, we have a shot at a 6 out here. See if we can get a 6 though. Okay, I have 2 left. We're gonna use one more GOOGAN squad bait. This is my second to last GOOGAN bait. Drag and drop. Please last me a couple more fish. We're not gonna fish the last one. So now that we're off the water and I've had a chance to actually fish the drag and drop, I want to explain to you guys a little bit more of what I understand about the bait. I actually fished the bait upside down. Now, I don't know if they designed it to be fished that way or if that's just the way I fish that. And what I mean by upside down is the flat side of that bait up. The reason I do that is because this curved side is going to help keel that bait out and it's going to give the bait a lot of roll and wobble in the water. One thing that's unique about this drag and drop bait is this little rib segment here. That's going to help this bait catch water. It's got kind of a V design, so it's going to help this bait naturally want to move and roll and wobble back and forth. It's also got a tapered body, very similar to a Strike King Dream Shot. I'm actually very impressed with these baits. Now, I knew they'd be good baits, but I wasn't expecting to go out and smash a 24-pound limit on these baits. I'm not associated with GOOGAN Baits, but Rob and Scott were nice enough to give me a pack to play around with, and I'm very, very impressed. I'm probably going to pick some up just because they have a unique action that catches a lot of really, really big fish. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please go down and give it a thumbs up. Check out the man behind the cameras, Instagram, Rob Matsura. He is an absolute artist with a camera. And check out Rob, Scott, all those other dudes. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, tight lines. God bless.